Wherever life exists, there is water. It's part of every one of us and all that we eat. Water is our most precious resource, but it is finite. At Bayer, we know every drop counts, and so does every seed a farmer plants. Rice is a staple crop that sustains half of humanity, and its production will need to increase by 25% over the next 2 decades to feed the world's growing population. So we must find ways to grow it more sustainably if we are to protect the planet. Direct seeded rice, a cultivation practice where rice seeds are sown directly into fields rather than transplanting rice plants into water, is improving production for smallholder farmers and nature alike. And it's part of our journey toward regenerative agriculture practices, where we aim to produce more with less and restore more. When farmers grow transplanted rice in paddies, they flood their fields to help the crop thrive and to control weeds. But this method comes at a cost. Rice uses around a third of the planet's freshwater resources, and the bacteria that live in these waterlogged fields create 12% of the world's methane emissions. Flooding of the paddy fields also depletes soil nutrition and causes erosion. What's more, this method requires highly manual labor. With the direct seeded rice practice, no flooding is needed, which prevents the greenhouse gas emitting bacteria, reducing emissions by up to 45%. This method also saves up to 40% of the water normally needed to grow rice. Farmers also gain a big advantage thanks to the absence of standing water on their fields. Machinery can be used to perform the arduous and costly labor, making their farms more profitable. Smallholder farmers have a lot to gain from this transition to regenerative farming practices, but they often lack access to information and the technologies needed, and they worry that change will bring risk. Through select Better Life farming centers, we are discovering how we can open access to direct seeded rice for smallholders who could benefit from it most. Better Life Farming is a public-private alliance committed to uplifting rural communities. And through our partnership, we are introducing farmers to the direct seeded rice practice through Bayer's Direct Acres program. Direct Acres is helping farmers succeed in their first attempts at direct seeded rice by providing high-yielding seeds, crop protection and digital technologies, and by offering agronomic insights, advice and access to services. The program also helps farmers earn additional revenue through participation in the Bayer Carbon Initiative, where they can earn credits for reducing emissions. Direct Acres and the direct seeded rice practice will have a positive impact on the lives of smallholders that stretches far beyond the rice fields. By 2030, Bayer plans to bring direct seeded rice to 1 million hectares, supporting 2 million smallholder farmers in India through the Direct Acres program. We do this to save water, to protect and enrich the life that it gives us.